It's a stretch of I-25 known for terrible and bizarre crashes. And the latest one killed two teenagers last night. Two 13-year-old boys from Prairie View Middle School died in a crash on I-25 in the Tech Center. Our Marshall Zellinger looks at the numbers behind all of the crashes on that one stretch of highway.
Lines on a highway draw your path. These lines on southbound I-25 between Orchard and Arapahoe Road draw the path of a tragic accident. Two 13-year-olds were killed in a multi-car crash that appears to have come from the fast lane all the way to the shoulder where the highway borders the light rail track. The debris is gone, but not the evidence of what has happened. 260,000 vehicles travel I-25 daily between Bellevue and Arapahoe in the DTC, and the recent crash history tracked by CDOT shows no pattern. In 2024, that 2 to 3 mile stretch of highway saw 180 crashes. In 2023, 346. In 2022, 238. In 2017, there were memorable crashes, like a garbage truck fire, a truck on the concrete barrier, and the tanker fire that closed I-25 through the evening rush hour.
The accident rate in that area is high, but it's high along all of Denver metropolitan area.
MSU Denver professor Steve Long knows his road history.
I pretty much have spent my whole career doing highway design and traffic transportation planning.
While the DTC part of I-25 seems like a Bermuda Triangle for extreme accidents, CDOT explains that the crash frequency is less when compared to other stretches of I-25, though Long points out that straighter sections of highway versus a curvier downtown area could create a false sense of safety.
People seem to speed up and be distracted in their mind with other things rather than carefully maneuvering through.
Where the accident happened last night, that was restriped in June. It was resurfaced in 2018, which may seem like a lifetime ago, but for a highway, it's, kind of relatively fresh. We're still waiting for a cause of last night's crash.
We talk about this in so many ways, in so many places, in terms of what influences drivers when they're on the highway, what causes people to think they can go fast, what causes them to slow down, what catches their eye, right? I think about the twin tunnels, the Veterans Memorial tunnels just east of Idaho Springs on I-70, and the work that they did to flare out those tunnels to make them brighter so that people wouldn't slow down. Then they realized that if they planted more trees on the hillside, that drivers would go faster and go through them. Right. Who knows what people are looking at when they drive that stretch of I-25 because it's so busy all around you.
I didn't realize the thing about the trees. I'll say I drive parts of I-25 where there's electronic signs along the way, like 8 minutes to this, it slows down around those. And I'm always like, why is that sign on? And I heard the argument from Steve Long, like what's the harm in traffic slowing because you're being, but it's also distracting. Like there's something called like sign fatigue, too much signage and suddenly it's dangerous. But yeah, in this stretch, it is wide open. And after T-Rex for, 20, 30 years ago, it was kind of more windy just in the Bellevue area, and it's straightened out now. So maybe people think it's safer because it's straight and you've gotten rid of the things that made you pay more attention.
Yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, that crash last night was just horrendous. Marshall, thank you.